the fun is going on, everybody? It is me, Eknar, and we are back. Yes, back. We are here with the man who got penis enlargement surgery the other week and is back in commission and is now 20 pounds heavier. He's got the prosciutto between the legs. Emerson, what the fuck is going on, buddy?
How's it going?
It's going gooch. It's New Year. Motherfucker, first fact of the matter is podcast of the year. It's January 9th, Sunday, 2022. New Year, same bullshit. We are here every Sunday, and today we got lots to talk about. We got to talk WWE, the road to the Royal Rumble, our thoughts on day one, and we got to talk about those releases. What up with that, though? What's up with that? And we got to talk AEW, and we're going to talk about the Swole diversity incident on social media between Big Swole and Tony Khan and all the roster of AEW and sensitive little bitch Leo Rush. We're going to talk Battle of the Belts. Maybe we'll do some predictions on that. We're going to talk about that main event from this past Wednesday, how we got some new tag team champions. And we're also going to talk about Phoenix's scary injury near the finish of that match. And Jade Cargill, new TBS champion. Much more. You know what it is. It is what it is, and it ain't what it is, because we are here. Emerson, is there anything you want to say for the record before we get into this?
I did not watch day one. I will continue to not watch WWE. I might watch Rumble. So, check out also, if you haven't seen Discussion of the Matter, it was our worst of 2021. Still doing lists. And yeah, I've been gone for a little while. It's good to be back. Can't wait for this new year. Big things coming this year. And let's get into it.
So before we go into this past week, I just want to see your thoughts. So you did not watch day one, but you know what happened, obviously. More or less. Okay, so the big story coming out of that was the day of, like at 6 o'clock, just before the pre-show, they announced Roman Reigns tested positive for COVID, so he couldn't be there to fight Brock, which then they decided to insert him into that fatal four-way match for the Raw heavyweight title there. So it'd be a fatal five-way, which resulted in Brock Lesnar winning the WWE Raw Championship there. And what are your thoughts on that? Are you happy with Cowboy Lesnar, Redneck Lesnar winning the title? You think this was a good move? Do you think this was a mistake? What are your thoughts, Emerson?
So obviously it's not good to see Lesnar just
Italians. Whoa.
Fuck off.
Emerson. The Carb's not gonna like that.
What's it called? Obviously it's not good that he won. Like, what was the point of Big E's reign? Big E hasn't had a good reign. And like, you see, obviously they're gonna give it to the guy who's known to be a draw. And they'll do some shit with Roman, but it doesn't make any sense really, because like, I don't know. The only good thing is what happened on Raw, which we'll get into.
My only thoughts was Lesnar's probably the best thing happening within WWE right now, even past Roman Reigns. I wanted Rollins to win, but I'm like, okay, maybe this makes the storyline with Roman a little bit more juicy. A lot of people are saying title versus title at WrestleMania, and it will unify the titles. I don't know. It's WWE, probably not. They'll probably add a title, knowing them.
Yeah.
Big E, Kevin Owens, good job on resigning. You suck. Lashley, we'll get to that. Seth, we'll get to that. Where they're going to be heading, going towards the Rumble. Big E, if we're looking back at this guy's title reign from the last 6 months, what a flop. One of the worst title reigns. I think Kofi Kingston had a better title reign, and his wasn't even that good. A
Yeah.
lot of the time when you give a guy a championship, well, I was gonna say a young guy, but Big E's been in the business for a while. But when you give a guy a title, he's either gonna swink or swink.
Sink or swim.
Sink or swim, and he fucking anchored himself right to the bottom of the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
All his flaws came out. You know, I enjoy Biggie without the title than with the title, which is a shame.
So the whole thing about Big E is that his singles run really gave him the chance to show off his personality and who he was. But once he won the title, he instantly had to start acting serious. You know what I mean? And that totally is against his character, really.
He couldn't figure out the good medium. I personally thought he should have brought back the 5 count, you know?
Yeah.
Make him serious. Why not? Fuck it. You know, I don't know why I didn't do that. But whatever, title, he's done now. He's probably going right down. Apparently, I heard a rumor he's favored to win the Rumble, which I hope not. I think it needs to be somebody new, fresh.
I don't know.
But yeah, I guess we can go into Raw.
Yeah.
If you want. Not to spend too much time here, but we're gonna talk. Heyman's out there with Lesnar. They're just bragging, you know what it is. Later tonight in the main event, they're gonna have a fatal four-way between the original fatal four-way of day one. Winner getting a title shot at Rumble. We'll talk about that when we get there. RK Bro versus Alpha Academy. Don't even worry about it. It's not that important. 24/7. It's not that important. We'll skip that. Becky's in. That's not important. Let's skip that. Kevin Owens is back. That's not important. We'll skip that. Nikki Ash, Rhea Ripley versus. Skip that. Street Pop. Skip that. What was important on the show? Dolph Ziggler. He's not important. Next. Damian Priest got the win. Something about Vince McMahon's bisexual. Miz and Maurice, Edge, Beth Phoenix. They're fucking fatal four-way in the ring at Royal Rumble 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Not that important. Oh, okay. This is where it gets me gripe. AJ Styles versus Omar.
Oh, fuck,
advertised in a week in advance. Omar squashes AJ Styles. There you go. What a future. Undertaker says this guy's the future, and I think Undertaker needs to go away. You got your thoughts on this?
I mean, almost as a waste of time. Why waste your time booking this guy to win if you're just gonna ultimately get rid of him or turn him into a joke? Who cares?
I'd rather fucking watch the prequels, what's English? The prequel series, the trilogy of Star Wars.
The prequels with Star Wars.
Yeah, I'd rather watch that on repeat than watch Omos wrestle. I hate the prequels. Alexa Bliss is coming back next week. Or no, they advertise it as Alexa Bliss's journey back to Raw.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like just a promo segment. I don't think she's actually gonna be on Raw.
Ooh, my brother explained this to me. He's like, basically, it's advertising. She's coming, but not next week. Basically, advertising a commercial, like a promo package. So like next week, stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. We got a promo package. You don't want to miss it. Okay. Oh, and yeah, rest in peace, Veer Mahan. Apparently, he didn't get a coming to Raw. The streak is dead.
No,
is he coming to Raw? I don't know. He was getting over. Send Veer.
He was.
Main event, fatal four-way, not important. Bobby Lashley wins, which
I heard it was good.
Yes, not for me. Bobby Lashley won means we're getting Bobby versus Brock, Royal Rumble. The match that we've been waiting for 3.5 years that this guy was promised when he signed and never got it. Now we're getting it. This is the one good thing about WWE. If you say this is good, I agree with you. This is the one good thing.
Yeah.
Do you think Bobby's going to be Lesnar? Probably
no.
not. A lot of people are saying Bobby's gonna win, take the title off Brock. Brock's gonna win the Rumble and fight. I mean,
I
obviously,
really
it was
hope that
last
doesn't
minute.
happen. I really hope that doesn't happen.
I could kind of see it going whatever way, if it's belt versus belt or that what I said before, but because it was so last minute, obviously with the COVID, right? I don't know, but at the end of the day, if it was, I mean, they could have given the time. Apparently, Seth was supposed to win originally. He didn't.
I heard Big E was supposed to win.
Yeah, so nobody even knows. Next week, we're getting Liv versus Bianca versus Dutrop. Triple threat number 1 contender for Becky's title for Royal Rumble. Realistically, it should be Doudrop because she's like, do we really want to see rematches from this past year already? We're getting Alexa Bliss journey back to Raw. Oh, look, RK Bro versus Alpha Academy for the tag team champions. Wow, it's like, damn, we haven't seen that one in a minute. Jeez. Okay. Anything you want to say about Raw? You want to go to Smack Titties?
Apparently, Raw was decent. I really don't care.
Decent if you have a 3rd grade education, and if you're blind in both your eyes and you're deaf in 2 ears. That's their audience. SmackDown from January 7th, 2022, emanating from an arena on Earth. There's a place called love. Let me get my notes. We open up the show. Roman Reigns was announced to be cleared. He's on the show. Paul Heyman's out there he's balding. That's good. Brock's out there. You know they're gonna do the match at WrestleMania. They're gonna tease you. They're gonna do. Sami Zayn versus Rick Boogs.
I honestly, the segment confused me because I went on Twitter, and the thing that happened afterwards, I thought this was a battle royal to see who would be added to the Royal Rumble, but it wasn't.
Well, Johnny Knoxville. Okay, so Sammy won. Johnny Knoxville comes out of the match, dumps Sammy over the top rope from behind. Johnny Knoxville has qualified for the Rumble.
Jesus
Christ.
I thought it was
Jesus
a fucking battle royal for the fucking thing because I heard that. I'm like, okay.
Apparently, he announced on social media he wants to be in the Rumble, like, I think during the week. And I'm pretty sure it's paid sponsorship promotion.
Yeah.
Because their movie comes out literally weeks after. It comes out like February. I'm pretty sure this is some like Dr. Egg Red Notice shit.
Yeah.
So expect a fucking Pizza Hut fucking confetti fight with the 24/7 title at the Royal Rumble. Something along those lines. Charlotte Flair versus Naomi. Charlotte Flair wins. Happy Corbin, not important. Yeah. Viking Raiders versus Mac, not important. Street. Okay, so remember the last time we recorded, I said it's the New Day versus the Usos right before the go home show or it was right before the pay-per-view for day one. You're like, It's okay, I don't care because they could put on a good match. Well, here's another one, Emerson. Another rematch. You guys fought for the last fucking 5 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you're okay with this.
No, okay.
Oh, because it's a street fight?
They put on decent matches, but I've seen clips from this, and I've seen fucking Woods had a helmet. He got super kicked, and he's like, oh, it didn't affect me. I'm like, that's a fucking gladiator helmet with no padding inside. What he did was super kick you, and you had a metal tin on your head, dude. I don't know. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, why don't you go fuck Paige in the back with the belt again, you fuck.
And also, they're using the fucking 3D. I don't understand. And they're calling it the 1D because, look, what? I don't know.
Right now, Spike Dudley's turning in his grave. Is he dead? No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Probably not. Okay, so and then at the end of the show, they teased that by the end of the show they'll have number 1 contender for Roman. It's Rollins. We're getting Rollins versus Roman at Rumble.
I guess if Raw could have a SmackDown champion, then SmackDown can have a Raw challenger.
So apparently it was supposed to be Drew, but Drew's out with injuries. Sasha's out with injury as well. So they're down a lot of people, plus all the releases. So I got a gripe here. Okay. So obviously Rollins is from Raw. So why is he
Yes.
here? So again, this episode basically proved to me that these budget cuts are now getting the after effects where you're starting to feel it where you needed people, and now people are getting hurt. There's nobody left. Like, why don't you do Otis versus Roman? Why don't you do it? So the lack of depth on this roster is fucking ridiculous. They got rid of like over 100 people in the past year. Now they got to fucking break their brand split rule. So there goes that. And they also announced all the participants for the majority for the Rumbles, which is stupid.
For the
Back in
women,
the day,
especially.
Yeah, back in the day, it was all about the surprises, but they're like, you know what? Surprise, bad booking. Woo! Mickie James was announced from, if you don't know, Mickie James last year was released from WWE. Something about her stuff was sent in a trash bag. There was backlash on social media, blah, blah, blah. Fans
Yeah,
were
they
defending
fired
her.
the guy.
Yeah, they fired Mark Carano. Whenever we did a meme about that on our show. He works for Glad now, or not Glad. What's the garbage bag company? Glad?
I think it was Glad, yeah.
Glad I
fucking
got
shut
that.
up, Google.
Yeah.
Hey, Google.
Put your dick in it.
Holy fuck. My Google's going off. Okay, give me a second.
Put your cock in it. It always shuts it off.
Never mind, it just stopped talking. Yeah.
I told you, see? No, put it away. Smell it. All right. So they announced Mickie James. Okay, so Mickie James left. She signed with Impact. She's currently the Knockouts Women's Champion, who's actually defending it tonight on Hard to Kill against Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. Man, it's pitch black in here. What the fuck happened to the sun? Oh well. Yeah, so they announced her in the Rumble. People are like, oh my God, this is big. The forbidden doors open with WWE and Impact. They got Mickie James. This is the first time they've done something this. And I'm just sitting there like, why are you guys fucking excited? They obviously don't have enough women to fill a 30-woman Rumble. And now are desperate. What, they're going to do a 22-woman Rumble? No, they need 30 women. So they're going, they have no choice. They released majority of their women. This is what they had to do. And now people are like, oh my God. And they're acting like she's going to win. It's like, first of all, do you really think somebody from another wrestling rival promotion is going to win the Rumble? Let's be honest. She's going to come out for like 2.5 minutes and get probably eliminated by like Dana Brooke.
Yo, they're saying
mark
like,
this down.
They're like, oh, where she comes out with the belt. Oh my God. It's like, who, like,
No.
Do you know what happened? You know what happened?
Lucky if she doesn't come out dressed as a trash bag.
You know what happened? They called her up, right? And she's like, I'll only do it if you mention Impact. That's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah, they mentioned Impact, but like people are making a big deal. Oh my God, this is the beginning. If they wanted to make a big deal, why don't, instead of Mickie, okay, you could put Mickie James there. I don't care. She's not winning. It doesn't matter to me. I have some fucking guy I'm fighting with at 3 a.m. on social media. I think Lita's gonna win the Rumble. I'm like, dude, you're fucking delusional if you think Lita's gonna win the fucking Rumble in 2022.
Yeah.
These are WWE fans. Dude, WWE fans, this is the best way to describe WWE fans and their quality. They think top 5-star meal is a tuna sandwich. When AEW fans love a 32-ounce steak dinner with a cold beer and roasted potatoes and veggies. The difference between quality and between the WWE and AEW fan is fucking astronomically different. People are like, oh, I want Lita to win. And do what? Break her neck again? Like, fuck off.
You know what it is? It's the name. It's just the name. They don't even give a shit about the wrestling. It's like, oh, this person came back.
Bro.
It's like, yeah, they're gonna fucking die.
They announced Summer Rae, and apparently it was supposed to be a surprise. And she went on Twitter like today. She's like, oh, it was supposed to be a surprise. Like, I don't know. People do like, okay, so anyways, back to my point. If they want to make a big deal, make headlines, want to make everything important again, why don't you fucking, instead of Seth Rollins showing up at fucking Roman Reigns' door, why don't we get a Moose? Is he the champion or is somebody else the champion?
I think Moose is still champion.
Why don't we get Moose, the Goose? So at the end of SmackDown, somebody knocks on the door. Bitch. And everyone's like, oh my God, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And all of a sudden walks in a man, an unrecognized man on WWE television. It's Moose. And Moose with the championship and Roman Reigns with his championship from their respective companies have a stare down, and it's announced that WWE and Impact signed a deal at the Royal Rumble. Their champion titles will not be on the line, and to see who is the better wrestling promotion. Obviously, WWE would win because you think that's gonna. Yeah, you think you still.
Yeah.
Why not do that? Why not do that? That's something a little bit more like, okay, now I'm wanna fucking dude. Roman Reigns versus Moose. Who thought you would ever see that? But no, we'll just throw in this fucking former wrestler that's been here for most of her life.
And who they
get
fired
eliminated in 2 minutes, and all the fans are gonna fucking like fuck off.
Yeah, these
Fuck
people
off.
are too they're too forgot the fucking word. I legit was just about to say it.
Lasagna.
No, they actually think these things are gonna happen. WWE doesn't give a fuck about nobody but themselves.
Dude, you have to think clearly why they're doing.
Oh God.
It's only because they need 30 women to fill that rumble. But this is what? You hear me?
Yeah, dude, you like slow down so bad, like so much. Dude, by the way, here in Canada right now where we live, that's fucking terrible. I don't know what the hell is going on. 2022 happened. Internet's like, yo, I'm leaving. You good? No.
Minus 30 degrees Celsius, which is Canadian. Don't know what that is in American. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Is it fucked?
It's good now.
Can you hear me?
You're frozen, but your voice is good.
Okay, just let me know if something happens. Just stop me.
Yeah.
Don't worry how I look. I don't care. Another important information is apparently Rollins is now a face going into the feud with Roman to Rumble. This could only be a tweener role as it was supposed to be Drew who got hurt. So apparently he's a face now, but apparently, I don't know, he's supposed to turn to who?
I don't know. I wanted to be a face
NXT,
anyways.
NXT. A little bit of NXT. So they had their New Year's Evil show this past week, which was a really good show. I enjoyed it. We had Braun Breaker beating Ciampa for the title, finally winning gold. We had Walter and I put Walter and MSK. Well, Walter and Imperium versus MSK and Matt Riddle in a 3-on-3, where Riddle pinned Imperium, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was an Eichner or something.
And next week we're getting Grayson Waller versus AJ and Tony D'Angelo versus Pete Dunne, the rematch, crowbar and a pole match. Very good show. I'm excited for next week. The only reason I bring this up just because, like I said, when something important happens, I'll mention it. But one little important thing that's in the news is Walter is about to have his last match in the UK NXT, which will be against Nathan Frazier this upcoming week, which should be a good match. And then he's moving to NXT America full time. So
poor guy,
booked like Samoa Joe, who got released. Okay, so this is the updated, up-to-date card for Royal Rumble as of now. Brock Lesnar, Lashley for the WWE Championship. The Men's Royal Rumble, which has the Street Profits, the Mysterios, Theory, Sheamus, and Johnny Knoxville. The Women's Rumble, which has Summer Rae, Michelle McCool, the Bellas, Shayna Baszler, Carmella, Zelina Vega, Lita, Mickie James, Kelly, I thought she died, Tamina, Nikki Ass, Naomi, the fuck is that? Dana Brooke, Charlotte, she's got a title.
Charlotte put herself in the match because she wants to choose her own.
Her don't even
person at WrestleMania.
You know what? This match, I'm not watching this, but skip. Beth Phoenix and Edge versus Skip, Miz and Maurice, and Rollins and Rock. Man, this show sucks. Right now on the graphic, I see Liv Morgan next to Brock. Do that match. Do that match. Do that match. That's the match.
I mean, Brock versus Liv Morgan. Oh
do it. You won't. You won't. You won't. Oh man. Okay, we got releases, which honestly, it's not even a big deal anymore because I'm so used to it. You know, it's a new year, new releases. You know what they always say. Yeah. So let's not even be shocked about it. So basically, these releases all are backstage NXT releases. People part of Triple H's NXT and the original NXT. They're clearing the house. They're saving money. They want to make that bang. William Regal, the legend himself, released, which is just a disrespectful shot. Yeah, to his face. Samoa Joe released twice in like 6 months. Okay, so is he going to AEW now or like this guy?
I mean, dude, don't fucking sign back if they come to you, dude. Just be like, oh, yo, you fucking fired me twice.
I'll be honest, you shouldn't have re-signed the
exactly.
Road Dogg Jesse James had a heart attack, lift, and got released. So there you go. Write the book. Scott Armstrong, the ref, you know, everybody knows him. Okay, what we got here? Danny Burch, Kathy Carino, Timothy Thatcher, that's your guy, Emerson. Yep. Hideki Suzuki of Battle Pit. No, not Battle Pit. Diamond Mine.
Yeah.
He didn't do fucking shit. And then we got some backstage. We have Sarah Cummins, Senior Vice President of Consumer Products. Gabe Sapolsky, who's part of creative and writer for WWE, and George Carroll, producer and writer. Basically, I think a couple more coaches and stuff between the old NXT of Triple H. Apparently, more to come soon. I'm not even gonna go into this because this is like a monthly company picnic where people just get released. It's just a usual thing. I don't know. People are scared for their job. People are scared. Triple H is sad. I think he wants to kill himself. I've seen a video. I believe it. I believe in that 13-year-old, what he said. Seems credible to me. And yeah, that's all I want to say about WWE. Is there anything you want to say before we go to AE?
It's obvious WWE is like trying to take NXT and like turn it to the main roster 2.0 anyways. You know, I don't know. Like Triple H just has nothing to do with NXT anymore, really. And
WWE.
Yeah, like it looks like they're just trying to edge him out as much as possible.
Just say edge.
Yeah, they're trying to take him out of like the business because they're
trying to take him off Earth. They're trying to take him out. They're trying to take him out of Earth. He almost died.
Anyways, we'll see what happens with NXT 2.0, but they're continuing with this whole thing of just signing people from like that never wrestled, don't care about wrestling. He's like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Why you didn't pay me that much? Yo, fuck you. I didn't know what I was gonna do in my life. I'll just go fucking wrestle, I guess. It's like, yeah, that's the people you fucking want to be in your wrestling company. People don't give a fuck.
Why don't you go to the local fucking balloon store and fucking make a fucking makeshift balloon cock and shove it up your ass? Maybe it will pop. Maybe it'll give some excitement in your life. Okay, now that we're done with the PG stuff.
Yeah.
Now we're done with WWE PG. All the 7-year-olds and younger, please leave the room. It's time to talk AEW. Okay, so I want to start off. This was kind of last week's news, but we weren't here. I want to know your thoughts on the Big Swole situation and the whole diversity within AEW. So quickly, what happened was, if you don't know, then you're fucking stupid. Basically, Swerve on her podcast basically called out Swole, whatever the fuck. She's not even important. I'll give you my thoughts. But she basically on her podcast called out AEW and 20Con saying that their company's not diverse enough. And that's really it, really.
So this is the problem right here.
Let me tell the story.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. This is one narrative. Go ahead.
I gotta tell it for the 8-year-old. So, well, this is what we've seen. Like, this is what
This is what we
Anyways,
see
so
on
Tony
Twitter.
Khan-
This is what we see on
Yeah,
Twitter.
so this
Go
was
ahead.
last week. So Tony Khan responds on Twitter, basically defending himself, saying the top two executives are brown, which is him and somebody else. I don't know the name. And then he starts naming off all his talent, the Acclaimed, Will Hobbs, Phoenix, what the fucking, Sonny Kiss Nyla. Do I have to say it, And then he just basically shits on her and is like, the reason I didn't resign you is because you fucking suck. But he said it politely.
He said she wasn't good enough to resign.
Was he wrong though? Was he wrong?
I think she's a decent wrestler, but
I think she sucks.
okay. I thought she was decent. She just needed to do better. Okay, this is what happened. This is the actual truth of what she said. Okay, the way AEW is structured before, or currently, is you go up and you say what you want to do. So you go to TK, you go up to whoever else is backstage, and you're like, oh, I want to work with this person. I want to work with this person. She said that she went up and said she wanted to work with Britt. She got to work with Britt, but she thinks AEW isn't made for people who don't have that ability or like a process in the wrestling world of just going up and be like, oh, I want to wrestle this person. Here's my plans for everything. But in WWE, it's just like, oh, you just go do what they tell you to do. You know what I mean? So that's what she was saying at one point, and that's why she did not want to stay in the company. But she was like saying, oh, AEW is great. I love AEW. But what happened was I was watching wrestling with my daughter, and we ended up watching WWE more than AEW because she sees more people at the top that look like her.
Watch your fucking WWE.
No, her daughter was seeing Bianca Belair, Big E, Bobby Lashley, the New Day, all these people. Okay, this is what she's saying. This is her defense.
Did you see when Vince McMahon said the N-word?
That's not current WWE. What she is saying is there are more people at the top who are African American that her daughter can sympathize with and what's called relate to compared to AEW. Tell me who is at the top that's African American AEW who's actually who's going to be a champion. Scorpio. I think Scorpio Sky is the only African American champion in AEW.
Ricky Starks. Right? Ricky Starks is part African American.
Yeah, but the FTW is technically not an AEW championship.
Yeah, they're gonna give the title. They're gonna give the world title to Will Hobbs, and they're gonna be like, "That's not even a real title. It's only been around for like 3 years. It doesn't even count." What's good enough?
I don't know.
What's good enough?
I don't know. That's what she said.
No,
but the thing is, the problem is TK went and only seen the fact that she said there's not enough diversity, and he only seen the clip. He didn't see the clip. He seen just what they said on Twitter. What people are saying is her quote on Twitter by the news, like the news people. Like, I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Brian Alvarez. Maybe it's Big Boy Melts over there. Whoever said it on Twitter, and that's what he reacted to. He didn't react to her actual podcast, and that's what the problem is. He went there with all this anger from seeing the tweet from people talking about it, and didn't go check it out himself. And a lot of Will Hobbs went out there. He said some good stuff. He's like, oh yeah, there's diversity. There's all these people. And after you have Leo, who obviously had a problem.
Fuck Leo. Go retire.
Obviously had a problem with WWE, but he said he talked to TK. He talked to them, and he changed his viewpoint on the situation, and he disagreed with what Swole said. But again, it wasn't actually what Swole said. It was Twitter. People on Twitter telling them what she said.
Let me start with Leo, because before I forget.
Go ahead.
Leo's a fucking idiot. Okay, this guy everywhere he works doesn't know how to keep his fucking mouth shut. This guy runs his mouth. Think this guy's been in the business for 30 years. He acts like he's Jericho's the Black Chris Jericho. This guy, he walks around thinking he's done it all. He keeps getting in trouble. Obviously, this guy doesn't know better. This guy thinks he's the shit. Yeah, you're good. You're a good fucking wrestler. And that's it. You're a shit human being. You're a shit fucking father. You're a shit husband.
Relax.
No. This guy, dude, I'm calling him out, dude. I'm sick of Leo Rush. This guy fucking retires. This guy acts like he's Mark Henry's fucking tag team partner from fucking 2009. Chill the fuck out, bro. I don't care you're injured. Go away. Nobody cares. This guy came out a month ago on AEW and got the worst pop ever in Dynamite history. You could drop a fucking pin needle and you could hear that shit with like fucking 20,000 people in the crowd. This guy fucking sucks. Go the fuck away. This the only reason this guy, the day after, says, oh yeah, I talked to Tony Khan. Now there's an understanding. Yeah, because this guy would have lost his fucking job. You just called your boss out on social media. Sure, this guy's gonna retract. This guy basically retracted his whole statement. All right. This guy acts like a police officer for the black people. One black person complains about fucking whatever, like Big Swole, and fucking Leo Rush is like the fucking Kool-Aid man. BLM, chill the fuck out, dude. It's not about you. Go away. So
I don't know. I don't agree with what you're saying. I think Leo. Oh, well,
obviously, he's a piece of shit. I think he's a piece of shit.
I don't think he is. I think he's a person who just, I don't know if he loves wrestling anymore. I don't know about that.
Why doesn't he go and learn to be a good father?
You can't say that. You can't say, you don't know. You don't know what the fuck he's doing in his real life. I think he's I don't know. You don't know these wrestlers personally. You don't know what he's doing.
Why doesn't he worry about his own life? Why does he got to worry about somebody else's life? And I'll get the Swole. Don't worry.
No, right? But obviously he's an African American wrestler. He's mentoring Dante Martin. He's there because he's done stuff in the business. Yeah, he might not be like in there for a long time, but he's done. He has experience in some way.
Leo Rush is the type of guy to pull his phone out when two people start a fight and yell "World Star," and there's not how to keep his phones out of people's business. This guy spends so much time training.
I don't know. I think he's obviously one of the people who takes these things seriously. When somebody comes and says there's no diversity and all these things, he's gonna take that seriously and take it to heart. That's why he came out and said anything. I don't agree. Like, I didn't agree with what you said that there's no diversity. I think there's no diversity at the top. But the problem is the top is the top, and currently they don't have. They just got Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal is probably the only one in the company who's African American that I can genuinely say has enough. Has enough experience, and it deserves the title if he ever really gets to that point. But he just signed. He literally just signed, and he is a world champion talent. There's nobody else in there. Leo's not there. I don't think he's a world champion talent because he hasn't had a chance to be.
No, he's 24/7 at least for that guy.
No. I think he deserves a title, maybe a tag team with Dante or something.
I think he deserves to be on the. I think he deserves to be on the streets. And I think Big Swole needs to fucking chill the fuck out. She lost her job. Now she's trying to fucking gain relevancy by spewing bullshit on her fucking podcast about a company that fucking gave her a job and gave her a place, never fired her, gave her opportunity, and she clearly didn't take that opportunity to the fullest extent. And whose fault is that? I don't give a fuck. If you're shy, get over that. All right? I think she's just fucking going for attention. She's trying to get her podcast fucking views, get that revenue. And I think Big Swole's a fucking asshole at the end of the day. Because the world champion is not African American. We have Jade Cargill, who just won the TBS title. We have the Lucha Brothers, not anymore, tag team champions. Will Hobbs. We got Sonny Kiss, Nyla Rose, the Martin the Martin was it
the Top Flight, Dante Flight. And Darius Martin,
the Acclaimed.
Yep, like Acclaimed number one contender, not number one contenders, but top tag team contenders right now. They're number one ranked.
So every time the world champion has to be black, I don't think no. When there's a person ready, they'll be there. They'll be there.
I think in
chill the
WWE,
fuck out.
I think WWE right now, the only person that is African American that has won the title, the world title, for something other than being African American, is probably like Bobby Lashley. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I think because that felt like a real reason to give him the belt. Where like other people, it's been like, oh, like Mark Henry is like, oh, how long has it been since an African American won it? Oh, I'll give it to him, and it's like that's okay. And Kofi Kingston as well, just like Bobby Lashley. I think that's the only two people.
That's another name, Mark Henry. They signed the legend Mark Henry. Like I do. So I get what you said, which is probably true, but at the end of the day, she needs to fucking be smarter and go talk to him personally. That's the problem. She goes out. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oh, you're being way quiet and free, and you were like so like.
No, I was letting you go. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So the problem is, what she needs to do is not do what she did. She should have went to Tony Khan privately and said this is the problem. You gotta strive to do better. I'm telling you, dude, she did it to get. Maybe she has a point. I don't know. I don't agree.
I think she has a point.
No, I don't.
But also, like, I look
she should have went to. Yeah, but she should have went to talk.
Yeah, she should have said it like when it happened
and not said it publicly.
I understand. That's totally. I totally agree with that.
Now people are shitting on Tony Khan, calling him a racist, calling him an asshole. It's like, dude, if you're calling Tony Khan an asshole, if you're calling him an asshole, you're calling John Cena an asshole. You're calling The Rock an asshole. Maybe you're the fucking asshole.
I think Tony Khan fucked up this time.
I think Tony Khan did great. Because
I think Tony Khan
this fucking bitch.
No, I think Tony Khan needs to relax with this whole thing. Like, take criticism, man. They're AEW. There's stuff to criticize about AEW, but that doesn't mean you're a bad company. There's way less than any other company to criticize right now. You know what I mean? Like, AEW has like what 3 real big problems that you can talk about. Really? Oh no! Like, take criticism where it is, and this is not criticism like, yo, fuck you, criticism. No, this is like, yo, take like this constructive.
Yeah, but I take it as like the UFC, Dana White. Dana White protects that company. People talk shit, and he's like, fuck you. Like, if you like it, why don't you go start your own fucking mixed martial art company and see how you like it? Tony Khan's proud of his baby. You don't fucking talk shit about my fucking pride and joy. All right? I think Swole's in the wrong. I think Swole's in the wrong. I think Tony Khan's a fucking legend, dude. I fucking respect that man.
I respect Tony Khan, but I don't think Swole said anything wrong here. I think the people who are wrong are the people on Twitter who took just the fact that she said, I think they need more diversity, and just took that line. Because what she said was, the reason why my daughter is watching more WWE than AEW is because there's more people that look like her and me on the top. That is the only reason. That's the only reason why she said it. They didn't take that whole segment, that whole section.
Or the reason the kids watching WWE is because, well, I mean, look at their audience. I mean, that, what were you just saying like 30 minutes ago? Dude, I don't want to get too political with this, but like if you're training your daughter to just like black wrestlers, I think there's something wrong there. But I don't know, what's something fucked up with that?
I don't know, man.
Is it wrong?
Like, look at us with Canadian wrestlers.
No, but it's like, dude. Oh, Hangman Page is the champion. Why not Kenny? Like, dude, why did Kenny lose the title? Like, dude, not everybody could be fucking champion. When the time comes for these people, the time comes for these people.
Yeah.
Look at the positives, dude. Look at Jade. Nobody wanted Jade Cargill to win that TBS title. And she fucking won it. What the fuck, man?
No. Stupid. No. What? Okay. This is what I'm gonna say. This is the final thing I'm gonna say about this. We gotta
close it out because we got shit to do.
This is the final thing I'm gonna say about this whole situation. I agree that maybe I agree. There's more diversity for African Americans in WWE currently. But if there's more diversity in general being treated correctly in AEW than WWE currently, 100%. But these African American, unfortunately, AEW does not have an African American wrestler, male wrestler. They have Jade Cargill, just won the TBS title, but they don't have a male wrestler other than Jay Lethal, who I genuinely think can win the world title anytime and it'll be justified. But you can't just give Jay Lethal the belt. He just fucking signed. And also there's other problems with him winning it. I'm not going to get into that. But I think overall, being treated correctly, and not because they are different races, but just because they are human beings, AEW is doing better than WWE. And that's fine if you think that, there's more people that look like you and you want to watch WWE. That's perfectly fine. That's your justification. It's not good wrestling, but you have a child. It's a child. They're not going to care.
Enjoy your taco or your tuna sandwiches, you WWE fans. The last thing I want to say, and then we move on.
Yeah.
All will be solved in March when they bring in Keith Lee. Yeah. Don't worry about that. And I want to see Big Swole sign with WWE, and I want to see what she has to say about that. If she thinks AEW is not diverse, wait till they fucking bring you in and they keep you in catering and put you on TV. Let's see you talk shit about Vince McMahon publicly like that. That's not gonna fly.
Let's be honest. Bianca's only being pushed because she's actually like new, and she's a new person in the main event. Why isn't Ioli being pushed? She's African American as well.
Why is Lesnar the champion? He's white. This is bullshit. Okay, let's go. Let's move on. AEW Dynamite from the past Wednesday, January the 5th. The first show of the TBS era of the new year, first episode. We open up the show, the rematch, AEW World Title, Bryan Danielson versus Hangman Page. This time they have judges, so it doesn't go to a draw. Mark Henry, Jeremy Lin, Big Show, or the fucking judges. It would never go to that. Match goes about 40 to 45 minutes.
I think it was 30. I think it was just under 30.
Oh, okay, 30 minutes. Hangman Page, very, very good match. I think it might even been better than the first one, for fuck's sake.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't like the first one.
So this one, you like this one better?
I like this one, yeah.
Yeah, Hangman Page with the buckshot lariat. And what a fucking match. A lot of blood, a lot of sweat, a lot of heart from these guys. I think Brian's going to be gone for a little bit, taking a break. That was a big fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, Adam Page still champion, world champion. Very good match, very good opener. They never needed the judges. Do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, this was a quick, hard-hitting match. Both guys were fucking messed up. Hangman learned from Cody, man. Every single match he's in, he's busted open. Yep. But dude, fucking Brian's face, man, covered in blood, man. It was decent. Unfortunately, when I was watching it, like I said, a lot of internet problems recently, so I was having so much trouble watching this match. I seen a lot of the big spots. I seen the finish, but I didn't really get to see too much of it. But I got to look back on it later, and it was a good match.
MJF in a match against Captain Sean Dean. We all know the way this was going. But as the match is about to start, all of a sudden CM Punk's running to the ring. You're like, what the fuck? Cardio time? What is this? MJF runs away. Sean Dean and CM Punk are in the ring. Sean Dean's like, bro, what the fuck? 2 men from Chicago, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
And then CM Punk looks at MJF. He looks at, and the bell rang, right? The match is starting. Looks at Sean Dean. And what does he do? All of a sudden, fucking Punk hits and starts attacking a GTS Sean Dean. And at first I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I was confused. I was like, what the fuck? But if you know, you know. Because they talked on the mic and they explained it. But basically, not MJF. Sean Dean was attacked by Punk, meaning disqualification. Sean Dean wins.
Yeah.
And MJF receives a loss to Sean Dean, dog.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then they go on the mic, the fucking best line. So they're going back and forth. Basically, Punk's like, no matter, they're both trying to get to the top to be number one contender for the title. But they said, listen, at the end of the day, if you don't fight me, then this is going to be your future. I'm going to keep coming after you, and you're going to keep getting losses, blah, blah, blah. They keep going back and forth. And then my favorite line was MJF keeps threatening to leave to go to WWE. So Punk's like, go ahead, go main event. MJF's like, I'll do something you'll never do. Main event at WrestleMania. Crowd's like, oh. And then Punk was like, oh yeah, go, leave the company, go to the other company and go main event, buy one, get one for free, a 4-night event.
Yeah.
And lose and then get released or something. And I'm like, oh shit. Because they're struggling to sell those WrestleMania tickets. They're not selling. Man, what a segment. When are we getting that? Oh yeah, when we get next week. They're teasing it. Then MJ's like, you want to fight me? Okay, next week it's going to be Punk versus Wardlow. So we're getting that match that we're supposed to get a Full Gear that now delayed because the when he held the book and he's like, look at the matches. Getting that match now. Fucking mint. There's no way Punk's. I mean, I don't know. How's it? Do you think this is going to be the way Wardlow turns on MJF? What do you think is going to happen next week? Because let's be honest, Punk's not losing.
Yeah, Punk's gonna win, and I don't know. Maybe we get the turn from Wardlow because MJF's pissed off that he lost.
I look at it like this, and we're going to keep talking about everything that happened here, but a lot of people that were undefeated last year are already receiving losses in the first week of AEW. And now next week, we get two people that have been undefeated. Someone's getting defeated. So the trend continues.
Yeah.
I don't see Wardlow winning the match, but I don't see, look at Wardlow, look at Punk. Wardlow's probably going to win that match. So I think something's going to happen. Maybe the turn. I don't know. I'm excited. I love Wardlow. He's a man. Chris Jericho gets confronted by 2.0. Brawl ensues. Nothing really too important. The announcer match for Rampage. Talk about it after. People run out, but it's not that deep. Adam Cole. Okay, so we didn't talk about this. AEW last week signed Jake Atlas, formerly of NXT, got released. Quit wrestling, came back to wrestling, had a trial on Dark. Tony Khan liked what he saw. And now he's getting a match here with Adam Cole on Rampage, which we'll talk about. Wardlow versus Antonio Zambrano. I swear to God, I know that guy. He has a good name. Wardlow squashes the guy. You know what it is. Wardlow's a fucking beast. Continue that story.
Yeah, they keep teasing the turn.
Yo, by the way, his theme song's down my ringtone on my phone. So
nice.
Just remember, this is war. And by the way, shout out fucking Brian Pillman's Varsity Blonde's theme. What a ripoff to Welcome to the Jungle. But it's good. TBS Women Title Finals. Jade Cargill versus Ruby Soho. I was like, dude, Ruby Soho taking this match. This match was pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
With the help. Oh yeah, I don't know if we ever talked about it, but Mercedes Martinez signed. She came out there.
She debuted last week. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. She came out. I don't know. Blah blah blah. Jade Cargill hit the. What's her finisher? The Big Thunder? What's
Jaded. Jaded off the second rope.
Off the second rope. They were teasing the third, but they were scared, so they went for the second rope. Pretty bad match. Jade wins. Even the kid and her husband in the crowd, the kid's like, what the fuck? Like, the kid had a look of like, the fuck was that? But I guess.
Okay, obviously, Jade is, she's only been wrestling for 11 months. Really? Not 11 months. I think 10 months. And she's not the best, and this match didn't really get to showcase her very well. She has a killer bicycle kick, though. I gotta say that. Thunder Rosa was more over than anybody else in this match. She came out for the save.
Yeah, she came out.
Yeah.
I just want to know where the fuck Big Swole was. Oh yeah, she's not working there anymore. Jim Ross one-on-one sit-down with Serena Deeb. Next week, Shida Deeb rematch. I think they should have gave a stipulation. I think they're
it should have been. I think it should have been like a submission match.
Let's be honest. Every time they get in the ring, it's a great match. But then if I say that, I have to say it about the Usos New Day. So I have to give this a little slack.
This is a new feud, though.
What? Yeah, it's good, but it should have been. I think it should have been an Inferno match, in my opinion.
Should have been a submissions match. I don't know why she was a challenger to just another regular match. I don't know. We'll see.
Malachi Black versus Brian Pillman Jr. They teased us last week because Malachi spit in. He cummed in. No, I'm joking. He came. No, he came on Julia Hart's face with black spit thing. He killed Jungle Boy Blonde there. What's his name?
Griff.
Killed Griff. Brian Pillman had a fucking killer promo last week. I fucking love it. If there's one thing my dad taught me in life, is that you only get one life. And I'm not giving you mine. It was good. I don't know. Go watch it. I sounded like fucking Oprah on Quaaludes. Good match. Okay, good match. They put a commercial in there. I didn't like that. Okay, so here's the finish. Brian Pillman's going for is on the outside apron, going for the springboard. He trips on the rope. Yeah. There's a front flip, stands up, and just gets the black mass and eater, whatever it's called. And I'm looking at it, just like, was that supposed to happen? Or was that a bot? Because
I think it was supposed to. I think it was supposed to.
Dude, it looks so clean. From what I get from the story is Malachi Black is the more veteran of Brian Pillman Jr. Brian Pillman Jr. knows this is a challenge. You see it on his social media training in MMA and kickboxing, trying to match that level of Black, trying to say that I'm just as good as you. But at the end, he was too overconfident where his rookiness came out and outshined him trying to be who he wasn't. And Malachi Black got the best of him. That's what I took from that, because the botch looked way too clean. It worked way too perfectly. So I don't know. I think you're fucking amazing wrestlers. If there's a botch, but it's like, is that a botch or is that supposed to happen? Like when you question it, that's how you fucking know you're a good wrestler.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me?
I agree with that. Yeah.
I gotta search out my nudes for later for Johnny Jerk. Britt Baker confronts. That's enough of that. Aaron Solo and okay, we'll talk about that. Main event: Jurassic Express versus the Lucha Brothers AEW World Tag Team Champions match. So me and my family were watching the show. We were on like a 20-minute delay of watching it from everybody else, and then we had to pause and my brother had to take a piss or something. So I was on my phone. I was looking at the results. And I seen like there was like 5 to like 10, and I'm like reading the tweets, and then I seen, oh my god, everybody, oh my god, Phoenix's arm broke. Ew, what the hell? Oh, that's definitely broken. I'm like, oh fuck, it's one of those matches, right? So I don't like broken bones. So I'm like, we're about to watch the main event, and I told my family like, this is gonna happen. So like most of my family dipped, and it was just me and Jonathan, and we were freaking out. So the whole time we knew it was coming, but we're like, we could not get into this match because the whole time, every time fucking Phoenix left his feed or something, I'm like, we're like gasping for air. Like, what the, and that was a hiccup, but that was a hiccup.
Yeah.
Came out at the worst time. But did you fucking see this? So first of all, okay, did you see did you man the fuck up? Did you watch it? Don't be a pussy.
I was watching it live, right? I didn't even see it fucking happen. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't paying attention. I thought
I had to tell you the next day, and you went back, right?
No, you mentioned his arm, and I seen the clip on Twitter. I was like, oh fuck. But when I first watched the show, I thought like he got concussion because all you said was, "Oh, Phoenix is injured." That's all you said, and I'm like, yeah.
You just thought he got hurt.
I thought he got like. Because when he got chokeslammed off the apron through the table, his head fucking bounced against the table. And that's what I noticed. I didn't even notice the fucking arm. I didn't even look at his arm.
Dude. They basically, so you've seen it though. You've seen it. You went back. You didn't pussy out. You pussy.
No, I looked at it, yeah.
Yeah. Why are you looking at that? That's disgusting. So basically they showed it, like you're watching it and it's like, oh, like you see like his arm bend in a way. Okay, yeah, that looks bad. He's pointing at it to the medics. I'm like, oh shit, right? Okay, whatever. It wasn't that bad. Then, bro, 30 seconds later, they showed the fucking replay from another angle. Maron, this guy's arm Bent in ways Mr. Potato's arms could never bend. He's plastic. Holy fuck! I don't even want to think about it. And you know what the craziest part is?
Yeah.
A day later, so this guy got rushed. So the match went to a quick finish. I'm assuming they called the audible.
You said this. I legit went back to watch the whole segment. They go through the table at 1 hour 57 minutes. That match was over at 1 minute 57 minutes and 50 seconds. There's no way they called an audible. It just, the ending was supposed to happen. Dude. No.
If you watch right until 10 o'clock. The reason I say that somebody got injured, they called the audible. There's no way the Lucha Brothers were going to win the titles. They barely did anything. The guy got hurt. They know that he was going to be out. They're going to have to relinquish the title. Give it to Jungle Express, who's just as worthy as it for it, which it worked out for them. I'm happy Jungle Express won the tag team championships. But they called the audible. He won off a roll up. They went right to it. I think I could see a little bit of panic in the wrestlers too, because they probably oh fuck, that was bad. Mm-hmm. And then they had 3 minutes to kill, and you just see half the tag team division come on the ramp, whatever. And then you see Jericho and Santana Ortiz and fucking Malachi Black in the crowd, and they're just shooting them while they're celebrating. They called the audible. But anyway, at the end of the day, whatever. Shit happens, it's wrestling. But at the end of the day, these two teams, some of the probably top 5 teams in AEW.
Oh yeah, but this was a fucking banger match, by the way.
Yeah, at the end of the day, imagine it was Hybrid Theory versus the Lucha Bros, and Hybrid Theory had to win the
Oh yeah, TH2.
Yeah, whatever they're called. At least it was Jurassic Express. But they're perfect for it. They deserve it, definitely. Mm-hmm. And the best part was a day later, so Phoenix got rushed to the hospital. Obviously, they did diagnostic. Less than 24 hours later, so everybody's like, wow, this guy's arm definitely broke. Dude, this guy's the luckiest man ever. This guy fucking gets a diagnostic. He gets exam. Dislocation. The worst type of dislocation, but not broken. If you've seen that arm bend the way it did,
that's not there's no way.
Bro, I always hear Phoenix every once in a while, he got hurt, but he's out, he hurt for a month or a couple weeks. This guy's the definition of lucky, but I don't know. This should be a wake-up call. Maybe change it up, man. Life's too short. I thought this was a solid show overall.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I thought it was a banger.
They got a 1.01 mil in the ratings, so apparently TBS was happy with that number. Yeah, I enjoyed the show. I thought last week's episode was one of the worst. I hated it.
Really?
This was good.
I thought it was a weak show. I thought it was a weak show for sure. It was, but it had some good stuff though. That main event was good. The opening was good.
Let's go into Rampage quickly here. I didn't watch it. Adam Cole versus Jake Atlas. So New Jersey, this all took place in New Jersey. New Jersey is cursed. Their hockey jerseys color is red. Red's the color of pussy. No, it's pink. But Adam Cole versus Jake Atlas. So they recorded this after Dynamite. The word got out half an hour after Phoenix got hurt. Jake Atlas got hurt during this match. He went for a springboard, something where Adam Cole was going to reverse into a super kick, and then he went for the Panama. So let's go right to the finish. He was going to go for the Panama Sunrise, but he was favoring the leg. Adam Cole went for the Panama Sunrise, but he seen it wasn't right, so he just dropped and gave him this leg cross submission on the injured leg, but you could tell he gingerly did it because
so he tried to stand and he fell back down. He couldn't stand, so Adam Cole put on the shittiest ankle lock you ever seen in your life, and that was it. That was the end.
Jake Atlas, I don't know what the injury was, but yeah, he's out now. At least at the end he's signed. If you're gonna get injured, at least you're injured under the best fucking wrestling promotion that's gonna take care of you, dude. It shit happens. It's not this guy got fucking injured. Fuck this guy. No, it happens, dude. I want to know if this was WWE, would they have released him the next day? Wow, we signed this guy, now we can't use him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan Grisham's fighting tonight. What the hell? Jeez, you didn't tell me that?
What show?
Hard to Kill.
Oh really? Oh yeah. I heard. Yeah.
Well, I want to go over the card after. Orange Cassidy, blah, 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 who cares? We'll talk about Battle of the Belts. Hook versus Aaron Solo. Hook is one of the best young upcoming rising stars. I fucking
He's
love
over
him.
as fuck.
He won. He attacked QT and he just walked off. What a legend! I love Taz. I love Hook. Fucking red rum, baby. Okay, we'll talk about Battle of the Belts. So there's been a couple changes for Battle of the Belts tonight. You guys would have watched it when you're watching this video. We'll talk about that. Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter versus Ruby Soho and Rio. Ruby Soho and Rio. Battle of Belts, we're getting Rio and Britt Baker. They're just setting that up. Main event, street fight, 3-on-3, 2.0, and Garcia versus Santana Ortiz and Kingston. I heard this is a very good match. The baby faces win.
Oh, the main event was bad.
Oh, what?
I'm telling you right now, it was not good. It was one of those no disqualification matches where they just throw shit at each other. I'm gonna tell you right now, it wasn't was not good. I didn't enjoy it.
Wasn't juicy. All right, let's go over the Battle of the Belts card tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this yet. Probably not. I don't know. It doesn't look appealing in my opinion.
I'm gonna try and watch it if I can find a way to watch it here in Canada. Unfortunately, we don't got TNT, so we can't watch it on TV.
We don't got none.
We don't got none.
We don't got none. So we're getting Rio versus Britt Baker for the AEW Women's title. We were supposed to get Sammy Guevara, the fucking asshole, versus, which I no longer like anymore. I don't know if I told you, I'm no longer a Sammy Guevarian. I hate him. And Cody Rhodes, or it was supposed to be Cody Rhodes, who won the TNT title at the Christmas episode of Rampage.
Yeah, Holiday Bash.
Apparently got exposed to COVID, so they had to replace him. Now they're doing an interim TNT title match between Dustin Rhodes versus Sammy. What else are we getting here? FTW title, Matt Sydal versus Ricky Starks.
Yeah, that's good.
Is that it? That was the show.
That's it. It's only an hour long. Apparently, they are gonna have more title matches on the show for the people live, and they'll be shown on Dark this coming week. So, yeah.
Last thing about AEW, should we talk about some miscellaneous stuff? Tony Khan.
You good? You good?
I thought I was getting robbed. Tony Khan announced, I don't know, I'm in pitch black. Woo. Tony Khan announced during an interview this past week with Brandon Walker of Wrestling. I love that show. This year's AEW Beach Break will take place on January 26th in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
Basically, this is the debut of Johnny Gargano. 100%. I don't give a fuck. 100%. Very close to the birth of his I don't know, his daughter or son or kid. But dude, you have to do it. You have to fucking do it. And Tony Khan said that there's a dream signing coming. So you got to do it.
Yeah.
Excited?
Well, if it happens, it happens, dude. I'm excited for any signing. Anybody that comes to AEW, because they're gonna get some chances to wrestle. You know, you see like these people like Tony Nese on Dark every week. You know, he just wants to go out there and do what he wants to do, man. He doesn't care if he's fighting for a championship or anything. He just wants to go out there, have a couple matches. You know, that's how it is.
That's how it is. That's how we do it.
At least you're on TV, you know, or at least you're doing what you want to do. You know what I mean? You're not backstage fucking sitting catering.
Do you want to talk about just everything else? But do you want to mention anything about Wrestle Kingdom? Did you watch it? Was this past?
Yes. Week? So this past...
I didn't watch it. I want just so this is all you. This is Emerson's talking about Japan segment. I wanted to watch it. I didn't watch it. Osprey's a cock. Okay, go ahead.
How the mighty have fallen, man. I'm gonna say this right now. AEW has really taken all of the took all the big people away from Japan, New Japan, and
Yokozuna?
COVID obviously I'm not even fucking and COVID obviously shut down people coming from outside of the country to wrestle for Wrestle Kingdom, and there's just like the 2 nights, the way it's going, it wasn't a good show for most of it. I'll say night one, half the card was good. 4 matches were good. Like, I was really excited for the show, and what happened? Fucking shitty. Oh, I'm gonna go for a weapon shot roll up. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Second match, it was another fucking like shitty show. Like, I don't know what they were planning, what they thought, but I will say, for night one, that main event, the semi-main event, the World Heavyweight Tag Team titles, and there's another one that was good. I can't remember. Oh, and Shibata fucking coming back and having an actual match. Dude, all that was fucking mint. I'm telling you right now, that the main event was so fucking good. Like, you gotta go check that out. Shingo Takagi, Okada for the IWGP World Heavyweight title. It was so good. And the winner fought Ospreay the night after, which was, of course, Okada winning the world title for the first time in his career. He was the heavyweight champion. This new title is the World Heavyweight Championship, so it's a different title. So he is the 4th person to hold the belt. And night 2 had a couple things that are okay. Again, a lot of like not good finishes. I don't know what they're doing with Bullet Club. Bullet Club is fucking bad now. Like,
It's not what it used to be.
It's not what it used to be. They're like splitting off. Like, there's the House of Terror, which is led by Evil, and like Kenta is like another leader of the team. Like, it's not. Yeah,
I heard Kenta got hurt. And he got
dude. Yeah. Okay, so I was really excited for that match. So they had a never open weight, the World Heavyweight U.S. Championship. And what happened was, it was a no disqualification match. And it was one of those matches where they're just going underneath the ring and getting weapons over and over again. And it's like, oh, here's a spot with the weapons. Okay, now let's go grab the other weapon. So it was fucking boring for most of it. Finally, Kenta finds this ladder, this giant fucking ladder, right? And it's a weird ladder where you have to like set it up, and he's there for like 5 minutes setting it up. And what happened is, he climbed to the top, was gonna do like a move through a table, and Tanahashi threw him off the top, and he fell face first on the trash can, which cut open his eyebrow really bad. He was cut open really bad, and it ended off with the high fly flow through table off that ladder. And it just, that moment of the high fly flow, fucking great. But the rest of the match was fucking shit. I'm gonna be honest. Like, they were not doing anything really. Like, there's some cool moments with the with the chairs in the ring, with the table on the outside. Not outside, on the inside. Yeah. Not the outside, the inside. It wasn't what I thought it would be. I was really like, if this was a regular one-on-one match, I would have liked it more. But again, yeah, the main event's obviously going to be the top thing. It was fucking great. And Ospreay looked amazing. They had some great counters. But if you watched the match, you knew Okada was like in full control of the match the whole time. He took obviously some big moves like the Oz Cutter multiple times, but he was reversing everything, every big move that Ospreay could pull on him. And he hit the Rainmaker for the 3, and they're moving on for you guys yesterday's New Japan versus, was it Pro Wrestling Noah, I believe?
Pro Wrestling Noah, yeah.
Yeah, pay-per-view, which I didn't even know what was happening because I'm so like out of the loop.
I told you about that.
No, you told me, but before you told me, I didn't even know that was a thing. But I will say, they are definitely lacking people and star power other than like the top guys. The junior tag team division was so fucking good before. It's not good now. Like you have fucking Taguchi and Rocky Romero as a team. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they're taking champions, Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask. By the way, I was like, yo, what the fuck's this team? They were fucking great, but still, it's like it's not the same. It's not the same as when like you had the time splitters, uh, Roppongi Vice, fucking Show and Yo together, Roppongi 3K, the Bucks. Like you had such big teams, and now like you got fucking nothing. I really hope with Japan opening up, with the world opening up, hopefully soon. I don't know about soon, but by next year, hopefully, we get a better card because like this card, like it looked promising and they couldn't deliver because it's like one night, oh, here's a 6-man tag. Oh, and the reason why the 6-man tag is happening because tomorrow they're fighting for the title. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like the never openweight title match. What the fuck was that? Like Evil needs help to beat Ishii. He beat Naito for the fucking titles. That doesn't make any sense. Why doesn't he need help to fight Ishii? Like it was fucking annoying. It was just fucking annoying, and it's really sad to see where New Japan is right now. And I think maybe they were right. Maybe the Bucks and Kenny were right to leave New Japan. I mean, the Bucks weren't signed to New Japan; they were signed to ROH. But like, I think it was the right move to leave. And I hope Kota, when he comes back from injury, makes the choice to leave as well. Because unfortunately, you're not going to be doing anything good, anything big in New Japan unless you're on the top of the card. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. I was really disappointed in Wrestle Kingdom this year.
Want sushi? I'm ordering some skip.
Okay.
Do you like? Yeah, you like sushi.
I like sushi. Yeah, Carm doesn't like sushi.
Yeah, but Carm's cock. Finish the sentence, but Carm's cock, and then in the comments, finish that. All right, quickly. This show doesn't look too bad. I'm probably not going to watch it, but that's life. Triple threat for the Impact World Title: Matt Cardona, William Morrissey versus Moose. That looks pretty good. Chris Sabin versus Jonathan Gresham for the Ring of Honor World Title. That looks good. So I guess Jonathan Gresham, now that Ring of Honor is on a hiatus, he's just going to go around defend the title in different promotions, I guess. That's cool. Texas Death Match for the Knockouts title: Deonna Purrazzo versus Mickey James. This card looks great. Steve Macklin versus Trey McKell for the Impact X Division title.
Yo, by the way, Steve Macklin, dude, you should have used him in WWE. This guy's fucking mint.
He's good, eh?
Yeah.
Chelsea, I listened to a bit of him talking to Fightful there. Knockouts this past week. Knockouts Ultimate X: Chelsea Green, Lady Frost, Tasha Steelz, Rosemary, Alicia Edwards, Impact, Digital Media Champions Jordan Grace. In a match, winner receives a future title shot. Hardcore War: Heath Rhino, Eddie Edwards, Swan, Willie Mack versus Violence by Design, and the Impact Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers. And pre-show match: Chris Bay versus Speedball, Mike Bailey versus Ace Austin versus Laredo Kid. A Hard to Kill 2022. The show looks fucking not
It's actually a good. It looks like a good show. Talking about Jonathan Grisham, I have been so excited for his promotion. Have you heard of it? I think I've talked about it before. Terminus. Dude, the main event is fucking Jonathan Grisham versus Josh Alexander. Holy shit, I can't wait for that show. There's a lot of names I don't know on that list, which, you know, surprised me how many people I didn't know. So I'm really excited to see some of these new names that are not new names, but new names to me. Dude, when that show happens, I'll talk about it on the podcast because I'm definitely watching it. It's like $20. I'm gonna watch it.
And one last thing, this came just as we were recording. Tom Phillips, formerly of WWE, will be commentating for Impact.
Yeah,
starting tonight. His name's now like Tom Hanasan or something with an H. Tom, not this. I don't know.
Tom Hannafan.
Tom Fallopian. I don't know. I think that's a better name. And that's it, dog. This is like a 2-hour episode. We caught up back to the grind, not like stripper pole grind, but we're getting the fuck out of here. You know what it is. I am Eknarf. That is Emerson. The Fact of the Matter is podcast every Sunday, and our other podcast show, Discussion of the Matter, where every week on Thursday we take a certain topic and we talk about it because it's called discussion, and that's what that word means. You stupid dumbass motherfucker. Subscribe, like this video, comment. What did you think? Do you like cock? Let me know. And you can follow me on my socials at the IKNARF Show. Go to Twitter, the IKNARF Show. Go to my link tree. Everything is there. My YouTube, my Mixcloud, my TikTok. You want to find it? It's there. Hide and seek. You don't need to do that. It's right there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Learn that in kindergarten. And you can also find Emerson at his house.
Because that's where I'll be.
No, be quiet. Which is located at
fucking guy.
And
but yeah.
I guess we're done here, eh?
Yeah.
All right,
that's it. Yeah.
Tune in till Thursday. Discussion of the Matter, where we're gonna talk top 5 of 2021. One of our last shows for the end of 2021, so we can move on, go towards the Rumble, towards WrestleMania. I don't want to go to WrestleMania.
Just WrestleMania.
Drop me off at the side of the road. You guys go. I'm sick. COVID. I got COVID. Don't go. I'll just I'll fake the results. I don't gotta go. Anyways, we're out of here. You know what it is. We'll see you Thursday. Deuces.
Okay, late.
Listen. We tried streaming this bitch. It didn't work. So now we gotta do it the old Italian way. But you guys know Emerson.
Be quiet. I don't. That's why I hang out with all of them. That's why.
Yeah, he's trying to take us all out one by one. It's like Among Us. He's like, right now, guys, if I'm not here next week, I'm just saying, you know, Woo-hoo! Wow, this motherfucker didn't let me get my fucking shit in. All right, well, let me say it now. Fucker, let me say it. Mother